Hello, we are back, hopefully playing Jedi Survivor. Although to be fair, I didn't make sure that everything hadn't updated. Ooh, that frame rate looks a bit off. Or is that just me? Maybe that's just me. No, that's fine. I was just being very suspicious for no reason. What is this cable? Thunder.
Mount up.
Well, you got a mean look to you.
I do?
Yeah, like you're not afraid of nothing. Maybe you can find out what all this fuss is about. There's a shack, nestled way out near the caverns.
Okay, well, I guess we're doing another side quest.
What's in the workshop?
Misery. And maybe treasure, or so I hear. If you're in the area, could be worth a visit.
Here we go, buddy. Aw.
T-posing.
Let's go, BD.
Something blisters, what an almighty racket! Have your bells for feet? What's your name, lad? If I'm to hold a grudge, best to know the name.
I'm Cal. This is BD1.
My bantam old mum dubbed me Scuba Stev. Scuba the Fisher, am I?
You know, there's a fish tank down in Pyloon Saloon that could use some attention.
Pilot Saloon? That'll have an infested watering hole down in your valley.
All right, all right. Did I ask?
Ah, fine, twist my arm. I'll do it. Meet me at the saloon and we'll appraise this so-called tank. Ah, Ken, you couldn't stay away. You didn't even sing the sea spray once it's misted your gums.
I guess not.
You're the aspect of a fisher, lad. And, lucky for you, we're perched just above the lair of the sea fish.
Sea fish, huh?
That's right. An impossible catch. No fisher in the right mind would pursue such a quarrelsome foe. No fisher, but Scuba Stev. You see that, lad?
That was pretty impressive.
You still think I'm small time, eh?
No, I believe
Well
you.
then. I've no choice but to regale you with my bleak
We're
most.
continuing to avoid the main story of this game by doing all the side quests first.
So, you wish to prick up your ears and receive the tale of Scuba?
If you're sharing stories, we'll listen.
Then you be a fool, my lad. A sordid tale will bring you nothing but grief and woe.
Okay, well, if you're not sharing stories, we'll...
Oh, fine, I'll tell you. At your own insistence, and at your own peril. My story begins at a small...
I'm very amused by this individual, so I guess I am having fun.
My home world. Nights black as quillfish innards. Winters so cold, a stern look could turn you to glass.
Doesn't sound like the easiest place to grow up.
Difficult, aye. From the moment your mother's milk froze on your tongue to the moment you foundered upon frozen streets. You see, the fishes, they had the right of it. They dwelt far below the ice, where warm currents danced like ribbons in the wind. To fish so scarce a quarry, on account of the great fish famine, well, it's near a mild undertaking. But for all the belly-aching now, there's a peaceful enough life.
How do I want to jump into this body of water?
Instinct for the road.
So you discovered your talent early.
Such a talent was I, that as a lad, me hardly sporting my first prickly chin hair, I was given an audience.
I've been here already.
Done. But that be a tale for another time. Oh, and some advice, lad. If you're planning to scale the mountain, you'll need to keep a strong grip.
Whee! Forgot how I go down. Alright, so I have been here. Making that noise. Which one's this side quest?
How long do we have to wait here? Don't we have better things to do? There's the budding running. I'll run you through. Nice hit. You now.
Fight by my side.
Ah!
Oh, shit! No. Stay still.
Knock him off. I'm forgetting how combat works.
There goes nothing. Eat it. Someone else try. Not bad. I win some, you put that down. Time's up. You need to do better than that. Reject.
Stim here.
Well, that went very poorly. Clearly I've forgotten how to do literally anything.
barred the passage. I'm sorry.
Farewell. Oh, a newcomer. Who are you?
I'm Cal. This is BD1.
Are you here to rescue us?
We were just exploring. How long you been here?
We have been trapped down here for at least a standard cycle. Maybe more.
We?
Ah, yes. It is just me. And has been for some time. But you have cleared the way. Are the raiders gone then?
We took care of them. Maybe you should leave before more come.
Yes. I will return to the outpost at Rambler's Reach. We had a domicile there. I hope to see you again. I will leave for Rambler's Reach soon. But first, I must gather my thoughts. The outpost, yes. I wonder how much of our old home remains.
Ugh. The smell down here is potent. Ugh. What is that? Acid? Let's keep her distance.
My son.
Breathe.
Hmm.
We're gonna take you out.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Droids. The raiders have rigged this place.
Whoa!
Why is this happening? Continue following protocol.
He absolutely did not need to run up behind me. That made me jump. I didn't catch it in time. I was more surprised than anything else.
Don't think I'll be able to move it.
Huh. Well, that woke me up.
Can't use this lift from here.
Look at that! No problem! Not bad!
A little help, buddy.
Hold up! Why'd you have to come along? There you are! Right. What are you doing? I hate... A hunt? Exciting! At last! No chance! Surprise! Oh, not that! How we go? And dance! Yeah. You got me!
Throw me a stim, BD. Check it out, BD. Prior right. All right, let's go. Come on! You know your way around Kobo, don't you?
Can't see Lily. Yeah, you're in the way. You're in the way.
Let's go, BD1.
Whoop, whoop. Whew.
What have we got here?
Yeah, she's looking at the window now. Was there anything else up there? It's a bit cheesy, but yeah, it's a bit cute. No, I think that seems to have been it. Please don't press that button again. Oh, there's a floppy thing up there. Can I get up there?
Better catch up.
I don't think I can get up there, right? I think that's what that red thing is, which I haven't unlocked yet. Okay, well, in which case we'll head back.
Falling behind.
This way. And then which way we're heading? Left. I swear at some point we will leave this planet.
I should probably get back to the kitchen. Rush hour should be starting any time.
Is there really a rush hour?
Yeah, of course. Of course, that doesn't mean we get a crowd or anything, but it's still a rush for me.
Seems like you're happy here. I like seeing that, bud.
I've got a kitchen and plenty of places to hide. I'm doing just fine. But
Those are really all you need in life.
The Mantis misses you too.
Yeah, sure, I'll bet it does, the way you fly. Get out of here, it's almost rush hour. Now, where to start?
How long have the Raiders been here?
A few years. Not long after I arrived. I don't know a planet in the Outer Rim free of raiders in general, but these bedlam bastards have changed Kobo forever. Most hunters know you cull when you need to, and you stop hunting when a herd gets too low. These raiders kill for sport, and made a lot of those beasts much more hostile to us.
Oh, does that explain why
When they lose habitat, they get
why we're
territorial.
killing all these creatures?
Same as us, really.
Sure enough. Biggest mistake our kind ever made was thinking we are any different. I'll look after things while you're gone, Cal.
That's right. The outpost is under our watchful eyes.
Easy there, cowboy.
You're back! Oh, it's really good to see you.
It's good to see you, too. How are things around here?
Between you and me, I think the management is much improved.
No more raider trouble here? Any threats we should be aware of?
Well, not since you put Ravis on the run. Come to think of it, they've been very quiet since then.
That's what worries me.
Don't worry about this place, Cal. I have everything under control.
Did you choose that paint job for the Stinger Mantis? Or was that Grease?
It's a little flashy for my taste.
Hey, when you're the galaxy's most wanted, you might as well go out in style.
The Mantis has gotten us out of more scrapes than I can count. She could do with more regular maintenance, but I couldn't ask for a better ship.
Then she lives up to her name. If I were you, I'd ride that thing until the thrusters fell off.
That's the plan.
We're ready when you are, Cal. Let's get a move on.
Copy that.
Okay, you don't want to talk to me.
You're back. Guess you're not dead.
Hope you weren't placing any bets.
Please. It'll take more than cutting down that chump Zeke to impress me. Take down a real killer. Then maybe I'll wager a credit or two.
A lot of prospectors around here. Have you ever tried your hand at mining Priorite?
Once. I found it enlightening. Some prospectors invited me to join them on an expedition. We descended to the mines, but when my back was turned, they fled.
They ditched you?
Yes. Alone, I calmly walked through the darkness, trusting my intuition. I found another exit.
And the prospectors?
Dead. Gorako attack. If I had chased them, I would have perished too. Let this be a lesson. Always go your own way. Now is not the time to speak.
Got a second, Monk? What skills do you need to be a good bartender?
Oh, the usual. Multitasking, a good memory, the gift of the gab, not to mention the mixology itself. You see, the better the drinks, the happier the clientele, which means, of course, the more they talk. And the more they talk, the more I learn about what makes them tick.
Sounds a little...
manipulative, I suppose. But I'm only picking up what they're freely putting down. Careful out there, sport. Seems plenty of sinister fellows are coming out of the woodwork these days.
Till next time, pal.
Seeing these battle droids about takes one back, doesn't it?
Maybe a bit.
Oh, the Clone Wars. Those were the good years.
I've never heard anyone say that before, Moran.
Oh, sure. A separatist secession backed by tax-loathing free marketeers begins. Just as I'm establishing a profitable extrajudicial shipping operation. They paired like wine and flatcakes.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Apologies, son. Being insensitive. You probably fought in the Clone Wars as a child soldier, right?
No, not exactly.
Well, I suppose it's all over now, one way or another. Not now. Barkeep.
Be with you in a tick, Big Wheel.
That actually looks kind of nice. I don't know. Possibly. I think it was just more about the horrors of war. Let me in. This game doesn't do very well with rendering stuff, does it?
Grab a spot at the bar.
Hello, Cal.
Hey, someone's in a good mood.
Perhaps it's just my penchant for optimism, but it's looking like this place might actually be profitable one day.
Means a lot coming from you.
Of course, you'd have to overhaul the plumbing, hire some real security, attend to those...
Hi, Anakin 17.
And of course, it'll never be a proper establishment. But as far as Outer Rim watering holes go, it might just make the grade.
You should mention that to Grease. I'm sure he'd appreciate the vote of confidence.
Not a chance. Can't risk it going straight to his oblong...
I am counting down the minutes until I can eat. Exactly 10, I think. 10 minutes? Yes, 10 minutes until I can eat. Please, grooming. In case you want an update on what she's doing. She's cleaning her claws.
You ever get homesick, Tulok?
From time to time, there are quite a few things
Ooh.
I miss.
That's a good question.
Many rivers, bloody trout leaping over.
I mean, I watched the... so I started with the original trilogy and I watched that, I think, back in 2003?
I miss the taste of...
The first Star Wars film I saw in cinemas was Revenge of the Sith. Thank you for the follow.
You should talk to Grease. Maybe you can whip something up that reminds you of home.
A wise suggestion, Sojourner.
So, the first Star Wars I watched in cinema was Revenge of the Sith in 2005, and so some point between 2002 and 2005 I watched the original trilogy when it played on, I think, Channel 4 for a New Year's special. So they played like each of the 3 films over a period of 3 days. Oh no, I think, or maybe it was once a week. It was over like the Christmas break. And then I caught up with, I think I must have got like a DVD or a VHS out from my library. And so I caught up with Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. Some point, and then I saw Revenge of the Sith in 2005 when I was 10. And like between that time, I kind of like, this was like early days Wikipedia before Wikias, so I was literally on like fan sites and wiki and forums and the Star Wars website, and I was playing the Flash games. I think that was probably the time when like the 2003 Star Wars Clone Wars animated series, the 2D one, was on TV. So there was a lot of Cartoon Network games around those characters. Certainly I'd seen those before I'd watched the Clone Wars, like before I watched the Attack of the Clones, because I wasn't like sure who everyone was. I remember distinctly before I watched the films thinking that Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan were the same character, just based on like photos, because they were both white presenting, brown haired, bearded people, and for me that was the same thing. And it wasn't until I watched the films that I kind of that had clicked. So I watched the films, and then like from then I was I've been a big fan ever since. How can you donate? No one's ever asked about the name before. There is a link at the bottom of my screen, but you might not see it very well. I should have, you're on Twitch, right? I should have I think there might be a link on my Twitch description, but if there isn't, I'll type it into the chat now. So if you click on that link, you can donate, and that would be an extremely generous and lovely gesture, and I very much appreciate it. Of course, you can also like sub to the Twitch channel. I also have a Patreon, but Patreon takes a cut of what you pay, whereas Ko-fi I think everything directly, so Ko-fi's a better one. I should actually check. Do I have my Ko-fi? Do I have my Ko-fi link in my profile? You use Prime. If you have Prime, use it. That still helps the channel. If you've got a free Prime subscription. Yeah, I mean, no one's ever done it before, so I've actually been genuinely curious to know how that would help, how that would benefit me. So yeah, if it says you can subscribe to me on Twitch for free. So yeah, so Sansa's right. There's two things. If it says you can subscribe to my Twitch channel for free using your Prime, please do that. That would be amazing and would help the channel. If you want to donate anything on top of that, I don't actually know what the Twitch, the Amazon Prime thing does, but I do actually want to find out. On top of that, if you want to go to my Ko-fi, you don't need an account. You can just go to my Ko-fi and you can chuck any amount of pennies or pounds or whatever you wanna do. But if you can use your Prime subscription, both myself and Lily would very much appreciate it. She will say thank you like that. I'm going to add my Ko-fi to my oh, can I do it now? Do I have time to do it now? How do I edit my channel? Right, I'm gonna make a note somewhere on Notepad to opened up really brightly on my screen. Make a note on Notepad to add Ko-fi to Twitch and also YouTube. I think it might already be. If it's giving you a hassle, don't stress. A Prime. If you can subscribe to my Twitch channel using your Prime, your Amazon Prime, please do that. I am generally curious to know what that would have it actually benefit me. Yeah, I should probably add my Ko-fi to my descriptions. I don't have it. Right, I'm making a note to do that, and when we stream next time I will. On that note, everyone is going to have to entertain themselves for a few minutes because I am going to just put my lasagna in the microwave. So I will be back in... Well, I'll go put the lasagna in the microwave. Then I'll come back and then I'll go grab it once it's done. So don't go anywhere, I guess is one thing. What did I miss? Anything fun happen? Still waiting for my lasagna to heat up. There's a new takeaways opened across the street from me. Like literally, I looked at the window and it's there. And it wasn't there last time I looked out the window. Like, did that just happen today? It's like most out of the blue appearance of a takeaway I have ever seen. Oh, my lasagna's ready. I'm gonna go grab that. I was gonna give her like a cute little shout out to the takeaway. I don't know if it's any good or not. I just thought it'd be funny if I did a shout out to it. But then I realized that if I say the takeaway, I'll be technically doxing myself. So maybe I won't do that. So I'm just looking at some settings for something real quick. Yes, shout out to all your local takeaways. Support local businesses over like franchises. I'm glad that worked. Okay, cool. Right, I should probably go grab my lasagna and get back into the game. Be right back. Lasagna needed another minute to defrost. Right. Let's get back into this game. I feel like another 50 odd minutes.
Another drink, barkeep. On my tab.
Tab. Short on credits,
I must be alone now.
Nuts in storage.
Drop my coaster.
Egg nuts. And you'd be hard-pressed to upload that cargo out here. I'll start a tab. But let's not make a habit out of it.
I don't really understand what tabs are.
True. But he'll never leave Tobo. And it's all you to talk about.
You're listening to me?
Always.
Hey, Monk. Any sign of the raiders?
So far, the skinny's that they're on the move, looking for something.
You see a guy missing an arm. Run.
Will do. Now, you're not talking about Grease, are you?
Afraid not. This guy's dangerous.
So is Grease. His favorite cleaning rag. But I appreciate the warning, Cal. I'll keep an eye out.
I feel like guy without arm in Star Wars is a very generic descriptor. Most characters have like a lack of limbs.
Barkeep.
Good to see you, Cal.
If you need a hand, we're an oasis in the sand. And if you're dying of thirst, well, a drinks, they ain't the worst. And if you're running from a blaster, better run a little faster. Run to Pyloon's Saloon, and we hope we see you soon.
It was good to see you.
Can't talk now. Pyloon's needs me.
So, this whole running around the galaxy, beating down bullies thing you got going on, what do you get at it?
Well, it's a better use of my time than drinking my life away in a cantina.
That you're wrong on, bud.
Yeah. Yeah.
You seem different in here, Cal.
How so?
Well, you're more relaxed, for sure.
I guess. Grease did a good job with this place. Feels like home.
Grease. Not sure I'll ever meet another Latero like him. That was supposed to be a compliment. Look after him out there, BD.
There weren't any Zabrak hanging out in the outpost, right?
Not that I've seen.
There's a Zabrak right there.
Thought I was gonna have to book it for a second there.
Are there people out to hurt you?
Only always. But I owe these Zabrak quite a few credits for an incident I was involved in.
You get into a lot of trouble, don't you?
The less you know, the better. Trust me.
Oh no, but not a Zabrak. Never mind, my bad.
I can always run, start a new life. No, Turgle, not again.
Did you really stand up to that mean mug with the regenerating limbs?
His limbs regenerate?
That's right. There's all sorts of mean critters on Kobo, but every one of them would run for the hills after one look at Ravis. But you stood your ground, Cal.
Probably wasn't the smartest move, but it felt right.
You know what you fight for, and you're not afraid of a challenge.
Am I that easy to read?
Nah, but I know a fighter when I see one. And the Valley could use more of your like.
I'll try not to pick too many fights.
Mm-hmm. I'll believe it when I see it. Talk soon.
Oh, hey.
What's wrong, Grease?
I'm just thinking about the Bedlam Raiders. Pyloon's was meant to be a home away from home. but these raiders are ruining everything. Everyone's afraid, and there's nothing I can do about it.
At least people have a place to lie low.
Apparently that character, the frog character, is a fan favourite from what I've seen of memes, but I've not had a chance to really get to know him much yet.
Thanks, kid.
I think he plays a role more in the game as we go along.
Doing good, Grease?
Kid, not now. I get the feeling monks secretly turned this place from Pyloons to monks, going behind my back, trying to make my masterpiece into his masterpiece. Whatever. I gotta figure out what he changed, if he changed anything.
He's right there. He heard everything you just said. He heard you talking about him, Grease. Now, where's that fish guy? There he is.
Ah, lad. Cast your eyes over this beauteous tank.
Glad you came around to it.
Didn't he make a fetching first impression? Have a mind to give it a third scrubbing. Cleaning the filter, you'd think someone tried to cram a mollusk through a sieve.
Oh, can't unhear that.
It doesn't look much cleaner.
Great to see you.
Seeing these High Republic ruins with my own eyes. How do you go back to the Academy after that?
Not something I expected to hear from a historian.
I didn't expect it either. Originally, I couldn't wait to wall myself into a library. Why visit one dig site when you could read about 30, right?
So what made you decide to leave?
It is hard to describe, but the more I learned, the more I wanted to get my hands dirty and live it. Not just read about it on a calf-stained terminal, you know?
Yeah, the fish tank goes all the way from the bottom bar and upstairs.
You asked how life was different in my day. For one, I believe we were more charitable to one another.
Yeah, the Empire has everyone so afraid they just look out for themselves. What was it like back then?
Once I was running an errand for Master Kree, very time-sensitive business. I moved with such haste, I blew out my motivator. I was perfectly aware and completely immobile. Most embarrassing.
How'd you get moving again?
By chance, a friendly bystander diagnosed my...
We like Z. Z's adorable.
...installed a replacement.
That's generous. Out here, they'd probably scrap you for parts. How'd you repay them?
I didn't. I never saw him again, but weeks later, I was able to help someone else. That chain of kindness kept the Republic going. For a while.
Take care out there, Cal.
You too.
Cal, you've seen that waterfall near the forest, right?
Is that the spot the raiders like to camp out at?
Afraid so.
Those abominable bullies. Why, this gem of a planet ought to be enjoyed by one and all.
So our expedition is a no-go?
Not unless you want to dodge some blaster fire.
No thanks.
Is there anywhere on this planet where one can relax safely with friends?
I think you're in it.
There's a few raider-free pockets left. Kobo ain't what it used to be.
Cal, I don't want to be that droid, but Tantalor won't discover itself.
I already discovered Tantalor. Any of you NPCs have lore for me?
So, you really do not know much about the collapse of the Republic installations out here?
No, I'm afraid my slumber didn't afford me much of a vantage.
What's the last thing you remember?
That would be when the ceiling suffered a minor bout of structural fatigue.
Caused by an emergence, yeah.
An emergence?
Yes, freak hyperspace incident. Chunks of starship tearing through space at near light speed.
So this is what befell my masters.
I'm really sorry that happened to you.
Oh, me too, Z.
Whatever this emergence did, it's clear to me that it didn't somehow Kobo's spirit. Thank you, my friends.
And then they all turn to face me. It's not creepy at all. They need to make these character animations a bit more naturalistic, I think. Is there anyone up here, or is this just where the plants are?
Plants could use a little company, BD.
Ooh, we have some plants to put. That is fair, I did walk back into the conversation. Okay, well. Where is the thing we're going to go to next? Can I just jump off this roof?
Good, Neko.
Enemy discovered.
Don't shoot my bird. Oh god, this dubstep.
Here for the soundscape too?
Hey, back. I heard there was someone collecting samples up here.
That's right, man. Dee Dee's been all over these glider calls.
Rat-tat-tat.
You know,
That's a Pokemon.
Pylon Saloon down at the outpost is starving for some live entertainment.
Might not be a bad call. Dee Dee swore one of those beasts gave him some side-eye. Yeah, we're in. We'll catch you back at the outpost.
See you there.
Dee Dee and I are just gonna finish up here. Chill, Dee Dee. I ain't rushing you.
Cool. We got some music in our bar now. For some reason this is now a bar simulator. I can't... This piece of lasagna is too big and I can't get it in my mouth. I should have brought a knife with me. My mistake. Just wanna... Come on. Hungry. Mmm. think the quickest way there is back this way, up here, over there.
Let's go.
Sensors are malfunctioning.
I highly doubt that.
Lowering expectations.
I need some help. That feels better.
Can I get through here or not?
Now!
Yep.
Toa mentioned this meditation chamber.
Welcome, Jedi. The Force teaches us that what our eyes see and our hands touch is not always the truth of the world. The world bends to the will of the Force. As such, it may also bend to you.
Up, 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 up.
exhausted. Keep going. It'll be over soon. We can hope.
Ooh, is that better than what I've got already? Where am I? Oh. I thought it might be a death thing, but I also thought it might be something down there. It was too tempting. It's like, secrets? Wait a second, that's gonna full circle. Well, what was the point of that? Oh, this thing.
A little more. Ugh! You must be strong for the task ahead.
Let's ride. Thanks for the assist. Breathe. All right, let's go. Ready to ride.
Yeah, what is this? Oh, I see. And how does this work? Huh. That's meant to get me where? Nope, okay. That's not how that works. Well, it'll go well.
Come on, Neko. Yeah.
How do these balloon things work? Or am I not meant to know that yet? Can't remember. Alright, okay. Dude, I can do this all day. No reason for me to come down there when I can just spam you with roach attacks. This feels cruel.
What a show! Come here, my warrior friend.
I haven't seen such fighting since the championship.
We are in your debt.
What are you doing out here?
We were out looking for the biggest, strongest beasts to fight each other. Winner take all. Within our Holotactics game table, of course.
Holotactics, huh?
That's right. And you have just helped us gather beastly data for our game. Just as soon as we find a place to set up shop, of course.
My friend might be interested. He runs Pyloon Saloon.
Ah, yes. The saloon at Rambler's Reach.
That dumb? I didn't realize it was open. Well, tell you what. We're more than happy to bring Holotactics to Pyloons. Could liven up the place. Let us make haste, Tully Moo.
All things in their own time, Bima.
See you around. Let's take a ride, BD.
Jump!
Oh, quit complaining. I'm almost done. There. Good as new. Whew, what a wingspan. I see why they call you gliders. Bet you could fly around all of Kobo, couldn't you? Okay, off you go. Don't be a stranger.
Hey, Cal. Good to see you.
Music.
See you around, Cal.
Hey, glad you both found Pyloons all right.
Thanks again for the invite. Name's Ash Hobby, by the way.
I'm Cal. This is BD1.
Man, you didn't tell me what a dive this place would be. This saloon has wonky acoustics, weirder customers, and a barely functional refresher. It's perfect.
Can't wait to hear what you've got. Pretty sure Grease's old jukebox predates the High Republic.
We got you, Cal. Hit up DDEC if you want to hear anything specific.
I will. Thanks.
Hit me up if you hear any good Valley sounds, all right?
You got it, Ash. Let's see here. Let's go for this track. So you're a fortune teller?
Not exactly. Though prospectors do ask me to read the planet's fortune from time to time.
They want you to tell them where to mine, right?
Exactly. But my gift is not so precise as to provide specific locations. What I see, I share. It is up to them to interpret my visions as they see fit. I must be alone now.
The Staga Sub. That's last month's special.
Hey, Monk.
Good to see you, Cal.
Hey, Monk. Where'd you and Grease meet?
I probably shouldn't say.
Gambling den?
That's right. I was tending bar for a sabacc game that Grease frequented. He was looking for a partner. I was looking for a change of venue. We got to talking, and before long, that was that.
You could have found a safer place to make your credit.
I'd choose the Bedlam Raiders over my old line of work any day of the week.
Let's hope you don't have to make that choice. See you later, Monk.
Good luck out there.
Say, Cal, would you like to buy my guide to Kobo?
Not really.
Good, because I haven't written it yet. But if you want to know something, I have all sorts of tips for Kobo visitors.
Like what?
Give information out for free? Come on, Cal. A frog's gotta make a living. I'm really busy, Cal. Maybe later.
Salutations.
Monk mentioned you met in a sabacc den?
Oh, yeah, we did. Because I'm smart. See, those gangsters might be trouble. But they pay for top talent.
Is Monk that good?
Oh, yeah. In more ways than you can know. But don't dare tell him that. Besides, I ain't gambled since the Brute took you prisoner. Much. I'm good, Cal.
Oh, okay. Bye, I guess. Sorry, I meant to do this. Bye, I guess.
Hey there.
What's your academy like?
Oh, amazing.
Where's this table?
Partially suspended with repulsors. The campus looks like it's floating over the ground. It's magical.
Oh, there it is.
Sounds like a hard place to leave behind.
It was, but things were changing. Looking down, you used to see nothing but nature. The ground is covered in ferrocrete now, all part of an Imperial control zone. We'll talk soon.
Not now, Cal.
Care for a game?
Ah, our savior returns. Let me make a proper introduction. I am Bima Unk, and this is my associate, Talimu.
As you can see, we have set up a game of holotactics here in Pyloon Saloon.
I'm Cal. Glad you made it back safe.
I'd say the same to you, but it seems there is no doubt that you can handle yourself.
I see you have a companion droid. They can add to your holotactics deck by scanning combatants.
Got it. The more scans BD collects, the more options I'll have in the game.
I love playing games inside games.
Of course, there is nothing stopping you from playing right now. Back for your next challenge.
Okay. You'll never beat me.
Undertaker for Cal Kestis!
Wait, what do you mean I lost?
I won! How do I turn this off? So, it's a recording? When do I start talking?
Combat! A great hit by Cal! That unit is toast! Cal victorious in that round! Let the battle begin! Our young competitor is on a roll! Oh, so long, farewell! And it's off the board!
My. Very impressive.
Kind of funny.
Oh no, my high score!
No more? Come back when you're ready to become the champion.
Okay, well, I think that is us done for today.
Ever get frustrated using that new arm?
Are you kidding? I love this thing. I can chop vegetables twice as fast, and I can't burn myself.
I didn't even explain how he got his new arm.
You've been getting into fights?
Well, no, but, you know, I could. If someone tried anything, you know, I'm ready. What do you know? Don't you got stuff to do?
Talk soon.
Hiya.
Good luck.
Do you really see visions?
Not in the way you assume. I observe the world around me, and the voice within my mind speaks. Everyone at this outpost has a unique energy. Take Doma, for example. Strong, like a boulder. While waves of fear swirl around the cantina, they crash against our boulder and abate.
She makes everyone feel safer.
Yes! Once she asked me what would happen if she left Kobo. I told her what any with open eyes could see.
The outpost would fall apart.
You see it too. Now is not the time to speak.
So how'd you become a music producer?
I was born on Ryosa, in the Inner Rim.
I've heard of it. Lots of heavy industry.
Sounds like Reza.
Yeah, you couldn't escape the factories, so I used to make little tunes out of the noise from them in my head.
You started early then.
And never stopped. Hey, Cal, let's talk another time. Mine's racing with ideas right now.
Talk later.
Okay, I gotta run. Goodbye.